Welcome to NAB 2022, and we're in North Hall with Stuart Russell from Tellyo. Hi Stuart, how are you doing?
Good. Nice to see you again. It's been a while.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
Been some time, yeah, it's good to be back.
So you recently joined Tellyo. Give us a brief explanation to start with.
Sure, yeah. So we've been around probably about 5-6 years in terms of the current product set that we have. And what we're basically offering is full live production in the cloud. So we have a number of different platforms. The one that we're probably best known for is called Tellyo Pro, which is video editing and clipping, and that's used by a variety of different production people, content producers. We do a lot with digital content and social media content people, especially in the sports world. So Pro is something that we've been doing for years. The next step on from that really, and what we're talking about here predominantly, is something called Stream Studio. So that is a full live production solution in the cloud. It includes an 8ME production switcher, it has graphics, it has a slow-mo replay engine, it has full talkback 64 channel audio mixer, so it's pretty much everything that you would need.
It's a good starter point of the production system in the cloud.
Indeed.
And that thing in the cloud. Is the future of broadcast really in the cloud? There's a lot of talk about it from everybody.
Yes, I think inevitably the answer has to be yes.
Yeah, okay.
The interesting thing for me, I think, is going to be about adoption and how quickly that happens. I don't think it's going to be a 100-meter sprint, but I don't think it's going to be a marathon either. I think the answer will be somewhere in between. And I think you only have to look at the pre-show comms this year coming out from a lot of different manufacturers and vendors. They've been throwing the cloud word around like it's going out of fashion. And some companies can use it more legitimately than others. But the fact that they feel the need to say, oh yes, we absolutely have a cloud solution, I think is very, very telling. So yeah, I'm not sure how quickly it's going to happen, but yeah, I think there is that strong sense now that it's inevitable.
And who are we targeting this at? Because of course cloud production is very much a broadcast thing. It can't be only broadcast that you...
No. I mean, we deal with a whole number of customers. We deal with production companies like Sunset and Vine, for example, and The Switch, people like that. But we also do a lot with sports customers, international sports federations, who are producing content and monetizing content online, their digital channels and social channels. We also have something very quickly, I'll talk about that, called Tellyo Talent. So, for example, the World Table Tennis recently held an event in Singapore. And with the Tellyo Talent app, the Table Tennis Federation can basically push approved content out to the players. They can personalize and customize that a little bit, then they can push that out to their social media followings. So it's a nice way of extending the reach of what's going on, helping players to build their own profiles, but also help to contribute to successful events. And for players, you can substitute actors, it could be brand spokesmen, brand ambassadors. So quite an interesting app, and lots of different applications for that.
And is there anything specific at NAB 2022 that you really want to talk about?
Sure, yeah. I mean, I mentioned Stream Studio earlier on. It is our flagship platform. We've done a lot with that over the last 6 months. I mean, the big thing in terms of live production in the cloud, the big challenge was always multiple cameras. So being able to bring multiple camera feeds in and to be able to switch that in real time.
And remote control.
Indeed. So where we're really adding value there, I think, is with part of Stream Studio, which is called the Stream Sync engine. So as long as you have timestamps, time codes on the camera feeds, then we can sync it all so that you can switch it without any frame delay. And that makes for a better audience experience, obviously, but it also means that the people producing this content can do stuff that's more interesting, more engaging. It improves the production values.
With confidence.
Makes it feel a bit more like broadcast standard production. So that's pretty cool.
Absolutely.
And also playlists. I mean, that's the next big thing for us. Being able to offer out 4 playouts, which are just fire and forget, and it really opens up that possibility now of full 24/7 channels if that's what people want.
Yeah. Now we're hoping that NAB 2022 is the start of shows coming back in and us getting together and you being able to do personal demos.
Yes.
And of course, you're going to be developing software. It'll be developing all year. What's going on for the rest of the year?
It's going to be a busy one for us, actually. I mean, we come off the back of this and we're straight into Media Production Technology Show in London. and we're going to probably be involved in the Kit Plus shows in June as well, which is great. So,
Yep.
so yeah, there's a lot of development going on as far as Stream Studio and Pro and Talent are concerned. We've got the shows coming back. There is that real sense here over the last couple of days, that real sense of customers having a sense of what we've been up to over the last couple of years,
Yeah.
but not all the information that we've pushed out there has
I
stuck.
think it's experiencing it, isn't it?
Exactly. So there's that curiosity, there's that sense of I want to solve some problems because I realise the world has changed.
Yeah.
And we have to do things in a way that's different, a way that's faster and more efficient and greener as well. You know, I mean, that's another thing we're hearing
Absolutely.
increasingly. People don't
Yeah.
want to get on planes
Yeah.
and send teams around the world. That idea
Sustainability
of
is a major part of our business
real
now.
remote production, real collaboration, regardless of where people are.
Absolutely.
So I think there's going to be a lot of good stuff going on the rest of this year. More shows, more opportunity to sit down and have these quality conversations with customers and
Yeah.
bring it on.
So anyone that's either not here or maybe can't come to any of the other shows later
Sure.
on in the year, where do we send them?
So everything that you need to see is on Tellyo.com.
Fantastic, thank you very much. Go over to Tellyo.com to find out more, and to find out more about what we're up to at the show, please visit kitplus.com.